morning. My name is Samantha Pace, and I'm here to talk about Mary Fisher's speech about AIDS. In 1992, Mary Fisher stood in front of the Republican National Convention address and spoke about AIDS. Mary's point, majorly, was that Americans need to understand and be aware of what AIDS is. Also, they don't need to be as afraid of it. Like, people are not different. AIDS does not take one person over another. The first quote that Mary had was, "I want my children to know their mother was not a victim." In 1992, AIDS was a big mystery. Oftentimes, people were scared of anyone and didn't want to talk about it. I think that Mary's speech portrayed that people should not be afraid of it, people should be able to talk about it, and people should be able to know what it is, but then be able to also talk to someone that maybe has AIDS or has HIV, so they understand it better and don't judge them. Another quote from Mary is, "Because I'm gay, because I'm not gay, I'm not at risk." This is completely incorrect, and at the time of 1992, it was big that gay males were the ones that contracted AIDS, which is not true, and has been proven that AIDS does not discriminate against anyone. It was still a mystery as to how people were getting AIDS at the time, but I feel like Mary being able to stand in front of people and be able to explain her situation and that she's not a gay male, that is the stigmatism as to who would contract AIDS or who would give it to someone. Another quote is, "We taught you to fear." I think this is extremely important because she is explaining that as individuals, we have brought on the fear of something we don't know about. Just because AIDS is not talked about as much and people don't understand doesn't mean that we should fear it or we should live in fear from contracting that. I think that people are scared of what they don't know. I think if more research was done, then we might know more. Even to this day, we still don't know as much as I think we should about AIDS. I know that still people are scared if someone walks by you and says they have AIDS. It's not like the flu. You can't just catch it in the air. I know that is a concern for a lot of people, and I think it's really hard for people to understand that. A final quote is, "You are HIV positive, but dare not to say." Again, this runs on the fact that people don't want to talk about it. People don't want to show anyone if they are positive or explain anything about it. I know it's hard. Same thing with other STDs. For example, like herpes, people don't want to talk about it. People are scared to have that conversation if they're with someone and they have it. I think these are concerns, but at the same time, we need to talk about these things. We need to address the fact that there are issues and unknowns, and we need to be able to take that and build off of it and understand more. I know that research isn't what we think what it should be, but I think through Mary Fisher's speech and through what we know so far, I think we can get a better understanding of what HIV and AIDS are. In conclusion, I feel like Mary Fisher's speech in 1992 helped a lot to open eyes for especially government people. I know that people don't like to talk about AIDS, like I said, and it's scary. The unknown is very scary. Like right now, the pandemic we're dealing with right now, people don't know, people don't have answers, so they're scared. And I totally get that, but at the same time, I feel like there's more we can do to do research and find out what we should be doing to help these people. I also feel like we shouldn't discriminate against others just because they have AIDS or any disease. Thanks for watching.